Their iPhone 11 series of phones, and in today's video let's compare the iPhone 11, the cheapest of the bunch that retails for $699, to the OnePlus 7 Pro that starts off at $669. What kind of phone do you get for under $700, which will give you the better flagship experience, the iPhone 11 or the OnePlus 7 Pro, and what kind of features do you get on both sides? And yeah, if you have a preference over Android or iOS, if you know which operating system you like, then this is not the video for you. Maybe just buy whichever operating system you like. But if you're like generally confused or curious what kind of phone you're getting for $699 when it comes to the iPhone 11, then definitely watch this video. And with that being said, this is iPhone 11 versus OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's get started. Alright, so starting off with the displays of the two phones, the iPhone 11 has the same display carried over from last year from iPhone XR. So if you had a problem with that display, if you didn't like it, like in person while using it, not judging it, by the numbers itself, like if you used it and you didn't like it, then you wouldn't like the iPhone 11's display as well. It's still the same, LCD liquid retina display. Not the best resolution, I'd say, but it's not a bad display in my opinion. It still does the job. It's a pretty decent display. But when it comes to the OnePlus 7 Pro, it's just madness. 6.67 inches of fluid AMOLED goodness, that is 90 Hertz, Quad HD Plus, and yeah, it's just really good. HDR10 compatible, and yeah, if you want really good displays for affordable prices, OnePlus 7 Pro is your best option. Talking about the specifications or the hardware that is powering those displays, iPhone 11 has the new Apple A13 Bionic chip, which is absolutely a beast when it comes to performance, GPU performance, CPU performance, the neural engine, like machine learning is built in. Everything is just really good with the Apple A13 Bionic. And you have 3 GB of RAM, 64, 128, 256 GB of storage. And you also have an improved battery. Apple didn't mention how much, but yeah, you'll get like an hour more maybe compared to the iPhone XR. So maybe 1 hour of difference is not that much, I guess. So I don't think it's a significant increase. That's why Apple said only 1 hour. Otherwise, they're very good with their marketing numbers. And coming to the OnePlus 7 Pro, you have the Snapdragon 855, 6, 8 or even 12 GB of RAM, but that'll definitely cost you more than just $700. You also have 128, 256 or even 512 GB of storage. Here you also get 4000 mAh of big battery, but the display is also bigger and high resolution. So yeah, not the best battery life on the OnePlus 7 Pro either. But yeah, it's a bigger battery and the specs are going to sound better in terms of the numbers, but when it comes to specs and Apple, you should never judge them just by the numbers. Like even with 3 GB of RAM, the software optimization, the reliability, the consistency that iOS 13 runs at is just amazing. So definitely never judge the numbers, and I'd say performance is going to be equally good or if not better on the iPhone 11 when it comes to this comparison. And talking about the cameras on the back, I think here's where the iPhone 11 will shine again. The OnePlus 7 Pro is good, like it has better cameras when it comes to the numbers, so 48 megapixels, 16 megapixel and stuff, ultra wide angle and telephoto, and also normal main camera that is 48 megapixels as I said. But when it comes to the iPhone 11, you have two cameras, two 12 megapixel sensors, one wide and one ultra wide. And yeah, they're just really good. So you have 4K 60 FPS capabilities, and you have just really good software when it comes to Apple's cameras. Their image processing is amazing, and yeah, they're giving you the best quality video on the market, like no doubt. And definitely if you are interested in like a detailed camera video on the iPhone 11, I'll make it. But in my opinion, they're doing really good job with new cameras on the iPhone 11. OnePlus 7 Pro is decent. Like I don't know why the cameras aren't performing as good as the other flagships. Maybe it's just their image processing or something like that. Also, if you want to see this for yourself, you can wait for a few days and the iPhone 11 camera samples will be out. Then compare it with the OnePlus 7 Pro, see which phones, photos or videos you like, and then definitely you can judge and make a decision on which camera you like. And talking about the other things, the design on both the phones is really good. OnePlus is carrying forward like their previous design. So is Apple, but yeah, I think Apple is making a bunch more colors here, 6 colors to be exact. So purple, white, black, product red, green and blue. Whereas on the OnePlus 7 Pro, you have nebula blue, you have mirror gray, as well as almond gold. And yeah, these are the 3 colors you can choose from. And coming to the other things, OnePlus 7 Pro has better fast charging. It does not have wireless charging, nor does it have an IP rating, but it has USB Type-C. No headphone jack on both these phones. And in-display fingerprint scanner on the OnePlus 7 Pro, and Face ID, faster Face ID this time around on the iPhone 11. And you also have Face Unlock on the OnePlus 7 Pro, but it's not as secure as Face ID. And yeah, OnePlus 7 Pro has the pop-up camera, whereas iPhone 11 is still going with that notch design. So you do get a bezel-less immersive experience on the OnePlus 7 Pro, Whereas on the iPhone 11, it is kind of obsolete. Like the notch is not really interesting, so I don't really like it. No USB Type-C, no reverse wireless charging, and yeah, there is fast charging, and Apple is including an 18-watt fast charger, so that's pretty good. And I don't know if it's included with the iPhone 11, but I'm sure it's included with the iPhone 11 Pro and the Pro Max. And OnePlus does include a warp charger with their OnePlus 7 Pro, so that's amazing. And now coming to the software part, it's iOS 13 versus Android 9.0 Pie or Android 10, depending upon when you're watching this video. So yeah, if you have a preference there, if you like iOS more than Android, definitely go with the iPhone 11. It's not a bad phone. But if you're like using an iPhone 8 or iPhone 10 or something like that, I don't think the iPhone 11 is going to be a big upgrade. But yeah, if you're like coming from an older phone, then maybe the iPhone 11 can make up a good upgrade. But if you're like using last generation iPhones, definitely no need to upgrade. Now coming to the conclusion of this video, if you're looking for just sheer value for money, like best phone for the price, like bang for your buck, price performance, it's going to be the OnePlus 7 Pro. It's offering a whole lot more than the iPhone 11 when it comes to just apples to apple comparison. But iPhone 11 is not bad either, for the iPhone users. For $699, it's a really good phone, and Apple is going down in price. Like, really appreciate when companies go down in price, and when Apple does it, it's definitely a surprising move. And I think they've realized that if they decrease their prices, they'll have a better market share or something like that. But yeah, OnePlus 7 Pro is the iPhone 11. If you just want value for money, bang for your buck, OnePlus 7 Pro is the phone. Like better specs, better everything mostly. And yeah, on the iPhone 11, you're getting few features like their software experience, their new camera system, and also their new processor and just the whole performance thing. So yeah, it totally comes down to you. What do you want? I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, watch my other videos as well on the iPhone 11 series. They're coming very soon. So with that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.